going on, boys? It's Antonio Johnson again. Bitman, you know who we are. We keeping girls shivering because we keep on delivering, okay? So, once again, you know what it's about. We're here. I'm here giving you these bite-sized tips, giving you these bit tips, so you get the whole game. You become the game. Okay, so today's subject basically is give a girl compliments, but be a dick. That's the best way. So you guys out there, as if you've been following the steps of giving you, don't be too fucking nice. Be a man and don't be a bitch, okay? There's another one that comes in, is give compliments, but be a dick. It depends. I don't think it depends on the chick. You can do it with any chick. So basically simply as this is, you'll go and see the chick, maybe met her for the first time. You don't want to make her head too big. You don't want to be too nice. So you might say to her something like, yeah, something like, you probably just say to her, go, yeah, that's a nice dress, or your hair looks nice, and she'll go, ah, thanks. But you might want to say something on the back of that, go, but don't get a big head though, or something like that. Something on those type of fucking lines, just to keep her in check. Like I said, you don't want to be too nice, boys, and you don't want to be a yes man. You don't want to be too nice. Just keep it like that, because it brings her back a bit. You know what I mean? It brings her back a bit, because by you saying that means in her head she has to earn that shit. If you want to earn a full compliment, well, me not being a dick on the end of it, you got to earn that. You know what I mean? Make her earn that. I bet you it fucking works. I guarantee you that works. So like I said, an example, she got some new shoes, she got her hair done or something, I don't know. You'll say, oh, your hair looks good. And she'll go, ah, thanks. And you go, I don't know. Was it, I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make a good metaphor for that. You got your hair done, I don't know. Was it on discount or something? Some funny shit like that. What I'm saying is just be a prick on the end of that. Be a prick on the end of it. Like the one I told you earlier, like to say, your hair looks good, your dress looks good. She goes, oh, well, thanks. Well, but don't get a big head though. I'm not trying to get I'll get you a big head. Or a different one where you can say, your hair looks good. And she'll go, oh, thanks. You go, but doesn't mean I like her any better. Or something like that. Or your makeup looks good. And she's go, oh, thanks. Yeah, but you still look a bit ugly though. It's like something like that. Something fucking witty like that, boys. They fucking love it, because you're bringing it back a little bit. You're not being a yes man. You're not being too nice. You're being a bit of a dick. They like a bit of a dick. Girls who are straight like dick, but I'm just saying. But you're being a bit of a dick. You're being witty. You know what I mean? You're not being a straight yes man, because it's fucking boring. I mean, you know what I mean? Yes, I want the same thing as you. Yes, let's get pizza. Yes, let's get wine. Yes, your hair looks brilliant. Your dress looks good. They're just like, yes, 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 yes. They don't have it. It's not nothing to think about. It's just a routine. It's a cycle. Now, if you're a bit man, you wanna make them. You wanna make sure they're on their toes. Keep them on their toes. Keep them thinking at all times, at every single fucking turn. Keep them thinking. Like they say, this ain't the guy to be fucked with. He's a real fucking man because he's decisive and he's not being a bitch. Like I said, you don't give compliments fully. You rarely, if it's a good special occasion or something, then you can give a full compliment with no backhanded comment. But you need to throw in these backhanded comments, boys. This is the future, okay? The future is you give a comment and then you take it back. You give a comment, then you take that shit back. You take it back a bit. Yeah, your hair looks nice, but don't get a big head. Don't get too big-headed though. Oh, your makeup looks good, but I still think you're a bit ugly though anyway. They will laugh at that shit, but you're taking it back. You're taking it back a bit. Don't fully give the compliment. You're keeping control of the power. You're keeping it. You want to make them earn that shit. Earn the compliment. We're not giving you that shit for free anymore. We're giving you that shit. Let other guys who are in routines, who are bitches, who are not being men, who are not decisive, you know what I mean, who are getting walked all over, who are texting too much, let them do that shit. Let them make their mistakes, because his girl will then come to you when he sees that you're the fucking opposite. You are decisive. You're not being a bitch. You know what I mean? You are playing the male gender role. You get me? You don't just give comments out there for free. You know what I mean? You got to earn that comment. You know what I mean? I will give you a comment, but I'll take that shit back. Your hair looks good, but don't get too big-headed. Your makeup looks good, but it's still a bit ugly though. And laugh. But you have to laugh, because you don't want to be you don't want to make it like you're a prick, like you're a dick. Because if you don't laugh, you're gonna come for like a dick. So you have to sort of laugh. It has to be in a jokey way, but you still say it. So don't give full compliments. You can't do that. This is for, listen, if you're in a marriage or in a long-term relationship, this ain't for you. Go to another channel. Go somewhere else. This is for single dudes who want to meet girls, or who are dating girls, like in a dating area, but not out there fucking like, I'm married and shit. This ain't for you. These are for guys who are called Bitman, who want to keep girls on their toes, keep them honest. You know what I mean? While being the male gender and playing the male gender role and keeping shit real, because you're a man. Okay, guys? Stay up. You know how we do. Bitmen. It's Antonio Johnson. Like and subscribe. I've got more shit for you coming. We've got more fire coming. I'm out.